Getting outside and getting my first dose of sunshine for the day. I'm getting better though, it's only 4 o'clock and this is the first time I've stepped out of the house. In my defense though, it was raining earlier. So I just thought of something, this really doesn't have anything to do with anything, and just somebody else was telling me about something and it made me think of it. People have a weird relationship with money. Shocker, I know. If you're a relatively new viewer, you probably don't know this. Well, my mom and I, we ran a Zumba studio. She still runs it, I stopped doing it. But while I was doing it, we used to have this problem, and she probably still has this problem to be honest, of people not wanting to pay when they came and took a class. This was especially prevalent whenever we had like a special instructor come in, and then other Zumba instructors from the area would come in and they'd take a class. And they would come in and they would almost be like, they thought that they didn't need to pay. Which this is what I was getting at earlier when I said that people have a strange relationship to money. When you don't pay for something that you like, you are literally making it not possible for that thing to exist. So this is a topic way beyond the scope of just this vlog. But in our society, money is how you represent value. This wasn't like a widespread problem at the studio, it would just happen on occasion. So you guys have all seen those anti-piracy warnings that are like, you wouldn't steal a car, why would you steal a movie? Well, a movie's an intangible object. I know why people would steal a movie. It's much easier to steal a movie. But just as an example, 2 video game systems, the Sega Dreamcast and the PlayStation Portable, those were both not successes because piracy was so easy on the system that nobody bought games for it. Now, I know this may sound strange coming from a person who's about to mod his PlayStation to play copied games, but I assure you that I will buy any games that are available on digital stores, because buying them used doesn't give the original creators any money anyway. But whenever you're spending money on something, don't look at it as you losing money. Look at it as you gaining something and you giving to somebody else. So somebody's a teacher and they're selling what they're teaching, but somebody else wanted it for free, and it was just like, the person cannot make a living if they don't get money for this service that they're rendering to you. What bothers me about it though is that they could afford it. It has nothing to do with like not being able to afford it, but really needing what the person is giving. It's just you want a deal because you want a deal. And it's not like helping that person by paying them would hurt you any. I do understand that mindset because everybody's been trained to just be like, oh, I gotta get the best deal. Oh, if there's like a price error, I gotta take advantage. Don't get me wrong, I'm guilty of doing that too. But at the end of the day, man, you're just hurting what it is that you like. Does that make any sense? I hope that makes some sense. Don't try to get for free what you were willing to pay for in the first place, because it helps the person that you're paying. Now, there's a million different variations in between, but maybe try looking at money as I'm helping the person that I'm getting this thing from, and not just I'm gonna get that thing for as little as possible, and if they can't make it, it's their problem. Anyways, man, I keep checking the mailbox waiting for that mod chip. I'm like Calvin when he was waiting for that beanie. That's the one thing you can order off the internet that will still take a long time, which is shady mod chips from Thailand. Kind of weird, I've been getting up plenty early, but my day has been later and later recently. It's almost 7 o'clock right now and I'm about to go for my run. I usually take my run at like 1:30. Although I kind of like it this way. I feel like it helps me sleep a little better. I posted a song on Facebook the other day and I put the caption that I don't care what anybody says, pop music can be totally awesome. Totally awesome sounds really lame. But I've been listening to this song called More, More, More. It's a remix by some Norwegian artist named Dagny, I think. And let me tell you something. Good music can just make you move, even if you don't want to move. Oh my God, this song is so good! In the spirit of revamping and kind of tidying up, I'm tired of letting my bicycle languish like this. Look how hilarious this is. You can just use a little knife and you can see where the hole is. Can you see that? Anyways, if you can't see that, it's not important, but the point is I can get this lock off finally. This must not be a Pujan luck. Wouldn't be that easy to decipher, I don't think. Color me impressed. This rear light still works. That's it for today's vlog. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. I went for my daily run, and somehow I ended up on the rail trail because there's this new area that's opened up that used to be a driving range. Fairly certain I did a vlog there before when it was all construction equipment. Wow, housing developments just go up just like. Do you guys remember this area? There was construction equipment somewhere around here. And all of these houses were still being built. Guess it's done now. There are two things that I've totally forgotten to talk about. First of all, my vlogs from China went viral in China. It wasn't like a huge viral thing, but in China, you can't watch YouTube. So what people will do is they'll take videos from YouTube, rip them, and then re-upload them to like Bilibili and or Youku or these all sorts of different sites. So the guy who got married in that one video from the vlog, he found it on Bilibili and then showed it to us. It had, I think, almost 100,000 views. And I can't remember how many views after just one day or a week it was, but it was a lot. I haven't talked about that, but that was a very uncomfortable thing to have my video viewed by so many people who don't even speak the language that I'm speaking. Well, not natively, obviously. Scrutinize the video. I think what's happened in the past is that a lot of vlogs and videos about China have been not so much negative, but it's a very much like Chinese people have had reason to be defensive whenever somebody makes a video about their country. And I think at first they kind of thought that that's what this was gonna be, but they very quickly realized that that wasn't what it was. In fact, I had nothing but positive things to say about China. And that was just my natural reaction to it. It wasn't like I was premeditating that, because when I was making the vlogs, I didn't even know anybody would see them. And when they got put on this Chinese website without being able to respond to people and not knowing what people are saying about it and all of this, it was very disturbing. And I couldn't wait to just get the videos done so that I could stop having that happen. For a little while after, they uploaded some of my Japan vlogs and some of my regular vlogs, but eventually they realized how boring my life was and the fervor died down, which was incredibly relieving, let me tell you. But the other thing I forgot to talk about is this manga right here. So for those of you who don't know, a manga is just a graphic novel, and it's the Japanese word for graphic novel. These are ubiquitous in Japan, like everybody reads them. They cover every type of subject, every single age. I mean, it's as ubiquitous as books in Japan. So they have a very visual culture, which is something that I really click with. This exemplifies everything I love about camping in book form. Look at this. Look at her like on those mountains. Oh my God, dude. And there's all sorts of food stuff. Like this is like the first page and she's eating this food and look how much she's enjoying it. Oh my God. And then like, look at this. Does that just not, if that doesn't evoke feelings in you of just like wanting to get out there and sleep under the stars, like, then we're just different people and I can't help you. So I got this during our last trip to Japan. Man, I wanna go to like Hokkaido in the winter when it's like 10 feet of snow. Today's vlog was combined with yesterday's vlog, as you are now seeing. Lately, I just have like, been getting caught up with other stuff. So the Whitney editing is gonna start for real very soon. I'm thinking like, I wanna get in the mindset of getting the Adventure Archives work on a very nice, consistent schedule and like really focusing on that, because what I would like to do is focus just on Adventure Archives and not take on so much freelance work. The Patreon is hopefully gonna keep growing to where we could actually do that, but it always feels like I should be focusing on the freelance work because that actually makes money, but I would much rather do Adventure Archives and vlogs. So I kind of just want to refocus back onto those two instead of doing freelance stuff and just really like whenever freelance work comes in, bring it in, get it done, get it out of the way and get it out of my mind so that I can focus back on what I want to be doing. Anyways, with all that being said, that's going to do it for today's vlog. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, have a good day. I'm repeating myself now, see you tomorrow.
We just hit the snowbank and we're opting for the trail because, I mean, I will kill you. Smells just like a fresh glass of ice water. Like it's really refreshing smelling. Don't smell it. Well, I'm glad that I smell that and not my wag bag.